Today was a little bit weird because there's something happened right at 10 a.m. in the New York time. The sentiment news came out and gave a little bit of volatility. I had to accept the loss, but overall it was a decent, a reasonable day for me. I had a much better day if I was not getting stopped out on TQQ because of that news. So I traded Tesla, AMD, and good morning, everybody. Andrew is back. I'm back from 2 weeks of trip in Europe. It was pretty awesome. I came last night and I had a good trading day today. So today was a little bit weird because there's something happened right at 10 a.m. in the New York time. The sentiment news came out and gave a little bit of volatility. I had to accept the loss, but overall it was a decent, a reasonable day for me. I had a much better day if I was not getting stopped out on TQQ because of that news. So I traded Tesla, AMD, and TQQ. The best one was actually AMD. So let's take a look at it. So AMD at the opening was on my watch. Market was gapping up a little bit, but not much. But I saw that the AMD is making an engulfing crack. This is a very bullish pattern that we call it a bullish engulfing. Means that the first candlestick, is red, and then suddenly you have a huge candlestick that is popping up that is engulfing, is overlapping the previous candlestick. So essentially it would be a 5-minute opening range break up. So I went long heavy at 98.80, popped up all the way to 100, and then I added 2 times heavy size on it, and I eventually wanted to get 101, and it did touch to 101 slowly. I got back in there, and eventually it touched it just and dropped, and I got stopped out because I was really tired and I was really over trading as well. But I went to the washroom, came back, and I saw that it's actually popping up higher. So that could have been a really nice washroom trade, which I have to build a trade book on it. So that was AMD. That was my biggest winner actually on AMD. Really the biggest winner on AMD. The worst one was TQQ. So the AMD move and TQQ is kind of correlated, not 100%, because AMD and NVIDIA are part of Qs, not 100% correlated. But today semiconductors were actually stronger. So what happened here was that I was expecting when the AMD is moving up like that, NVIDIA is also moving up like that. See, very similar pattern when you look at it to them. Very similar, not 100% equal, but you could essentially do a 5-minute opening range breakup on NVIDIA as well. Again, these are semiconductors are moving, kind of together. So I was expecting QQQ to also do a same pattern, but it was really becoming really choppy, especially at 10 a.m. Look at this, at 10 a.m. there's heavy volume came in and huge volatility. It was really establishing this trend above the VWAP, and I was expecting it to break out until this volatility started. I was in TQQ because I wanted to get the same trade on AMD. So I was in TQQ actually when the heavy size on it as well, and suddenly in a matter of 1 minute, 2 minute shares came and dropped, and I got to stop that. And you have to get a stop that because you don't know if this one continues going down. It came back up, I went long again, I got to stop out. It came back up again, I eventually went long again, and I got something out of it, but at the end it really chopped me around really bad. And as you see, I actually lost TQQ. Yeah, I lost heavy on TQQ even though I made some scalp on it. So I don't have any day trade right now, just holding some bunch of positions here on to get this market move up a little bit right now. So there's nothing crazy in the my account on the day trading side. NEO was again, the importance of risk management. NEO was at the close was turned out to be really weak. Heavy volume came, sold out. It was down minus 5%. I went short below this level, hoping to get the 5-minute opening range breakdown for a couple of minutes. Really held. Eventually I got out of it and I didn't like it, and I'm glad I didn't. Look at this squeeze, went all the way up to $21. Essentially went green, but it was down 5% by that time. Tesla was another huge volatility. Sold off heavy. I went short for the opening range breakdown. It was really choppy, and I was just so anxious to hold this. I did a scalp it a little bit at the previous day close. It came back up at my break-even point, and I got out. If I were holding it, so my break-even was somewhere around here. Essentially tested my break-even and did go down, but it was just so very difficult to trade it. Especially when it's really choppy around that area. And it did, again, the 10 a.m. volatility also gave big volatility to Tesla. Surprisingly, Tesla volatility took it to the upside. So it's just that volatility I didn't know that one is coming. It's just I should have known actually at 10 a.m. And AMC was another one that I was gapping up. I made a mistake on AMC jumping too early. I got stopped out, so I wanted to get a 1 minute open range breakout, but I just went in too early. It was really volatile at the first 2 minutes. It was hard to really manage the risk, and I did try to catch a reversal on that, so that I did eventually around the previous day close when I saw for 3 bottom here. I tried to catch a reversal. I did eventually, but overall it was not an amazing day on AMC for me. And that's it for me. It was a little bit of a messy trade. If I had only my AMD trade and wasn't really messing around with anything else, it was just a much significantly better trade. But turned out to be a little bit of a wrestling. And I don't like this kind of days that you have to wrestle with the market to get your profit back. It's not good. It's not a good habit. And if you see that I'm doing this, it's just, don't try to do that. Before Brian explains his trade, let's see what the community did. I think Ryan PDT did a really nice short on AMC, so that's a 1 minute open range breakdown. Very, very nice on AMC. And Jared, I think he went to chiropractor, but he also did a really nice trade on AMD. Long at the open, popped up, he got this pop, and then he flipped his position to short, and he got this king of level previous day close that he's always talking about. This is his short trade, and this is his long trade. And then he went to chiropractor. I know Thor also did some short at the open. I don't know exactly which one. Thor, do you have your trades at the thing? If you have, you can share it. If not, Brian, go ahead. Well, how was your day? I know you're red.
Yeah, I didn't have a great day today. I mean, I think I had my biggest loss with Baba. I thought it was looking like it was going to be a rising devil trade, but it just ripped. It showed weakness at the open, but it took off after the market opened. So yeah, I shorted it and then added to my position at 92, and then it looked like it was going to drop, but then it just kept going, so I had to stop out of it. So that was and the rest of the day, like you said, it's been a bit of a messy day up and down. Did a few scalps and got some money back. I shorted Toast when it was dropping. Mm-hmm. And
so let me explain the Baba here. So your rising devil, this was a perfect rising devil setup. It was gapping down 4-5%. I know you usually look into that for a few minutes before the open. Oops, not this one. It was a really big drop, so that's a perfect thing that you wanted. And when it pops, it's a really good place. This area is a good place to short because usually you get the momentum down. But in this case, you got to stop out. And it's okay. The trade books don't work 100% of the time, and that's fine. You get a stopped out here, but over time your trade book is profitable, and that's what we're teaching at the Peak Capital Bootcamp, that you try to do the statistics and analytics on that. And I know, Brian, you have a really good accuracy, but this is a perfect example of you that you also get a stopped out.
Yeah, it just and when I did my presentation on the Rising Devil, I actually gave an example of one that didn't work out, and it just goes to show you that you can have a trade book, and but nothing is 100%, and you just got to be prepared to know where you're going to stop out. And so anyway, that was kept my loss relatively small. It could have, if I'd have kept holding on, it could have been a hell of a lot worse. So other than that, like I said, a few scalps to kind of get me back closer to green. So, but anyway, not a great day, but it's been a pretty choppy, tough day to trade. So.
Yeah, so we're gonna have so next weekend we're gonna be in LA area. So we're gonna do a webinar. It's the first in-person seminar that we're gonna have. Actually, we have about 50 people sign up. We had to increase the location, the room, because we were expecting 20-30 people, and now that the number of the people actually went up. So if you want to RSVP, guys, go to bearbultraders.com/seminar, and we're gonna have Ard is coming, Mike, Megan, and myself, and Brian is coming down as well. And then we have the schedule and agenda here, the presentations that we're gonna have. After that, we're gonna hit the bar, so we put a price on it a little bit because we just want to make sure that, again, we have to pay for the room, and then the number of the attendee can be limited. So we have about 40 to 50 people sign up. If everyone comes, it's going to be a really nice one-day webinar. So I hope that looking forward to see all of you in there. So bearbulltraders.com/seminar. So for those of you who want to go just in that. So next weekend we're going to be in LA. Ardi and I are flying on Friday. I think Brian also as well. So we'll see that in that. No virtual, but maybe for the next one we do that. So Toronto would be probably in September, because the money show they asked me to do a presentation. So potentially it would be one in September. I'm gonna send an email, confirm that dates with you. And that's it, guys. So pretty much that's it. So I'll be back here for a couple of weeks. We have the boot camp open. I think we are sold out like 75% of the seats, something around that area. That's pretty good. I think we're going to be sold out in this one as well. Starts after Labor Day. It's all online. And if you have any information, you can email me or Norm at bearbulltraders.com. So we're going to do the boot camp as well. Boot camp as well.
Boot camp.
Yeah. Well, thanks, Brian, for covering with Ardi for the YouTube show. So we're gonna be available for the next couple of weeks for the lives, and let's build something better together. It's all get me excited. It's just building something better and better every day for trading community. That's what excites me. Otherwise, this money really doesn't mean really that much to me anymore. It's just, you saw that I lost millions and I make millions, but it's just building something amazing all together. It's just what drives me in the morning. All right. Have a good day, guys, and see you all Monday.